Let us gather with pause. Oh, rabbit punch, soft touch. Anyways, we'll go back and we'll hit this one again because I'm going to be using some of my stuff in my timeline. We're going to be talking about some Planck's constant. This is a perception deal about the measurement of the box that I'm giving you here. And generally what they do on the Peacock every day anyways. You would watch, see what they're doing. We're going to have to use a few things. Sorry.
Good to have you, Secretary Lew. Welcome back.
Good to see you, Sarah.
So treasuries, again, you do in my note, diamonds are forever.
Recession debate?
Right, these are little time squares
it's a good jobs number.
here, more important in the value things than
number.
necessarily the money in
a
itself.
Economy,
because, well, not that you
rates,
can't do that, but there are things about it. Okay.
I don't think we should
dealing with
think it's a
Comcast,
sustainable number.
one of the
We're not gonna
peacocks
people
on the
to grow,
Peacock farms
the
or
labor force
Paramount
that
or whatever
much,
we're dealing with here.
continually month after
These are
month.
hard things to cover, but this is from Penn. That has way better momentum. The name, X and Y, a whole bunch of other things to go with it. You know, this is just me doing some doodling. If you started on this side of the mountain, you would have done things here. You couldn't have been any lower. You could have been here in the world, but anywhere else above that really is where you could have won or lost. And you could see the Fibonacci starting to stand up and get longer or shorter accordingly. Here's 2000 to 2002, into almost 2003. All you could have done was play the base to the peak, the base to the peak, the base to the peak. You could have done that the whole way there. This is very bearish, bull mountain territory. So when we're looking about why it's so bearish down here, all that blood, bear blood on the back, is because somebody platformed. They have to pull out accordingly, right? They have to be able to see this is going to start to change over if the bell curve is something that's like that, or it's not. See, this is pretty big, but at $36, $38, it's not a bad bid to the thermodynamics problem, right? What do I need to get off of here, or why do I need to keep something from other $38 sectors or systems where I could differentiate the equation for position to put it somewhere where this angle is what I'm looking for in coordinate.
To say it's completely normal, we're not completely out of
where this number, where the natural growth or this system really kind of correlates to what the timeline is in two different angle sets, right? Is it this one or this one? Or am I really trying to play it down to here, because that's going to correlate sometime if just on the natural system. You want to flatten it off? Well, you're going to have to start hitting things at angles X, Y, and Z. So, are they coming in or going out? Well, if they're going out, why wouldn't they stay to keep this number the same system? Because something in a lower price name for numbers about what will go in is better in the thermodynamics problem?
Previous secretaries of the Treasury to do that this week. There have been some changes, as reported, that
they
got rid of the carried interest
somewheres here. There's some relative perspective things. She's a teacher. I had to learn my own way to a certain degree. I had to watch her and learn, so I'm not exactly sure how everybody plays it, but
yeah, absolutely. Look, they've made some changes.
That's their dog, that's ours. It's also a monster we have to deal with, right? And it's not just that it's this. They'll learn that. They will, when time breaks down for Putin over there about what they're talking about, China's deals, Nancy made it, you know, what's going on. That makes a lot more anomalies than necessarily needing to be there, per se.
More control for people in the Affordable Care Act.
I'm sure I should add some more. You know, here's a different one. You know, comparatively to Twilio, though. Where's Twilio? This thing, 400 to 86. Like, what would I have to do in that thermodynamics problem? Here, a little bit more timid. A credit, time, what have you, right?
But it'll also reduce costs over time. On top of that, it reduces the
that's
deficit by
fucking crazy.
Whoa. Over 10 years.
Who's going to get hurt?
That's an important thing to do.
And that's a lot of people that might be hung to that, whether it'll go back up or not, or zero out. So where did that money go? To the investments and numbers that are left in there. Somebody had to be asked to do on that. Donkey in the well. Well, people.
Never settle with Power E-Trade. It has easy to use tools.
But Sarah, you're on it. You know,
get E-Trade and start trading today.
you know, get back to the labor union thing that we're doing here. You know how it is.